What's up, everybody? Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Balaji. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. I know, it's been like forever. And trust me, guys, a lot has happened. Like, but I'm here to unpack and tell you guys everything. So, as you guys can tell from the title of this video, your girl got pregnant. Yes. Not only that, I'm a mother to a beautiful girl. Honestly, it feels so crazy that I'm actually here sitting and talking about me being a mom. The last time I recorded or uploaded a video was like a year ago. And that's because I was pregnant, and pregnancy, not a joke. Seriously. So, but don't worry, I'm here to tell you everything. How I found out about my pregnancy. It was my first trimester, which was the craziest of them all. So, I'm not going to come here and tell you that, guys, it just happened. No, it didn't just happen. Seriously. It's been a while. It's been a long journey coming. And for the fact that it eventually happened, it's just by the grace of God. So last year in November, I did a pregnancy test. So not like your regular, urine test. No, I had to do like a blood test kind of pregnancy in order to know if I'm actually pregnant or not. That's because, like I said, I didn't just wake up and realize I got pregnant. No, it's been a long time journey. Actually, I'm going to make another video whereby I will talk about my infertility journey. But for this video, it's all about good news. So don't let us spoil the mood by talking about infertility journey. That's for another video entirely. So, just a little backstory. I've been trying to, conceive for like 4 years. So that's why I had to do like a blood test, because I had to go through some treatment, some fertility treatment in order for me to get pregnant. But to God be the glory, it ended in praise. So I did the blood test, and guys, the day I did my pregnancy test, I was shaking. So this is how it worked. I went to the lab in the morning to get my blood drawn. And then because it was like an urgent kind of thing, I'm going to try and insert some clip for you guys to see. So because it was like an urgent kind of thing, I had to go back same day after 4 5 hours. Guys, if I tell you see that 5 hours wait? Hey Jesus. That was the longest 5 hours of my life. I could not sleep, I could not eat, I could not do anything. I was just nervous. But prior to that, I was already having some symptoms. I was tired. I was always tired and, weak and all those things. For someone like me that is always full of energy, so it was funny how I just started feeling tired. So that kind of gave me some little hope. But like I said, it's been a long time coming. Because I've been so disappointed many times. I've just that whenever I record my videos of taking a pregnancy test, I delete them if it came back negative, because there's no point keeping such thing on your phone. So I was just like, okay, it's going to work well. This is going to end in praise. And I was just trying to be positive, but deep down I was scared, nervous, and all of those things. So after 5 hours, I called the lab. They were like, "Oh, okay, please come. Your result is ready." Then you know what? You know the craziest part? I actually told the I don't know, the nurse or the receptionist or wherever, whoever that picked my call that day. I said, "Please, can you check the result and tell me?" But I just want to tell me. Then he was like, "No, it's against our rule. I cannot do that. This is a confidential kind of thing." I'm like, "Okay, I'm coming." So I quickly request for Uber, and I told the driver to wait for me, because in case if so I got there, I collected the envelope. I'll try and like show you guys. Then I got back home. I was still shaking. I started feeling some type of way. The nervousness was just too much because, like I said, last year God just decided to answer me because I was already saying in my like deep down that I don't have energy to try again. The whatever that I tried last time, that was the last time I was going to put my body through anything again. So, but God really, God is just so faithful that He heard and answered my prayer. Then I got home. I was supposed to wait for my husband so we can check the result together. But like I said, I was just full of, I was so anxious. I was full of fear. And I decided to open the results. I didn't even bother to check the number. I just went straight to the comments. I saw positive. Immediately I saw positive, I was like, to lie. I know this can't be true. You know when you've been waiting for something for so long and you've been disappointed for so long? When eventually happen, you will even be doubting yourself and be like, this can't be happening. Like this can't be happening. So I just said, okay, I was shaking. I was like, no, this can't be true. Yes, my beloved, it was true. Yes. So I checked the number. The number was very high. If you are doing blood, I don't know if any of you have done blood tests before to, check your pregnancy. The number should be above 100. So mine was like 400 and something. So the number was quite good, but still, I was still in disbelief. Yeah, I wasn't sure, even though I've seen the pregnancy test. Now, here's the thing, I have to repeat the test again after 48 hours. So the number must doubled or tripled, but it mustn't, drop. If the number drops, that means, it's like chemical pregnancy. But if the number doubled, then yeah, sharp, yeah, good. So I was like, God, let the number double. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. Also, after the 48 hours, I went to the lab again and I had to like do the test again. Now, here is where God came through. Remember, the number, my number was like 400 and something. The number didn't just double, it tripled. And I was like, okay, now that the number is tripled, I know that I'm not having it's not a chemical pregnancy, it's like a real pregnancy. Was I not supposed to be happy? I was not yet. I was happy that I was pregnant, but I was still scared. Because please, you guys be careful. Don't be like me. Google and TikTok. I know they can be helpful, but I don't know. Sometimes they do harms more than good. Seriously, because I've watched series of videos whereby people wait like to check the heartbeats of the baby after finding out they are pregnant, and there's no heartbeat. So I became scared. Then I called my hospital, like, okay, did you guys, because obviously the lab will send the copy to your doctor. So I called them that, have you guys received my report and all of those things? They were like, yes, okay. But that nurse that day, that I don't know, the devil that was living inside her. You know what she told? She said, yeah, this is good news, but don't be too happy. Wait until you come and then we confirm the heartbeat of the baby. Then, for me, that I've already been anxious and scared, hearing that made the situation worse. Then, after that, 6 weeks came and we went to the hospital. They confirmed the heartbeat. Guys, that day, hearing the heartbeat of a human being growing inside of you, it's something put into words. The feelings, everything about me changed that day. Hearing that heartbeat of that little human being, it wasn't even a human being yet, it was like a dot. So when you do your ultrasound, when the baby starts growing, it's like a dot, very tiny, and saying that tiny thing, having the heartbeat, I just, I just see how great God is. and everything, like I said, in me just changed. Nothing else mattered except that human being inside me. The only thing that I could think of or think about was just my way of protecting that baby, you know. And yeah, that's just how I found out about my pregnancy, guys. Like even thinking about it, I can't forget the feelings, the heartbeats. Then the doctor was like, "No, this is good." Then they said, "Congratulations, you have now graduated from infertility clinic. You can now go ahead and register for your antenatal." You see that word, graduated from infertility clinic, just like that made everything real. It became real because if you have been through infertility, you will know that okay, going to infertility clinic is not a joke. But hearing that word that okay, you've been graduated from infertility clinic just made everything real. And I'm just like, okay. Now after hearing the heartbeat, the congratulations and everything, I was so happy. But I was still nervous and scared. I've never been pregnant before, so I didn't even know what to expect. Now, after all those things, money sickness kicked in. You see that money sickness? That first trimester was hell. Like, imagine waking up being tired. Like, just waking from the bed, I was already tired. Like, I don't have any energy to do anything. Now, let's talk about the throwing up, the vomiting. Mm-mm-mm. Like, I was throwing up literally like 8 to 10 times a day. I couldn't swallow anything. I couldn't put anything down my throat. I could not even breathe. I'm serious. I'm not exaggerating. Like breathing makes me nauseated. Like just smelling things, just to breathe in and out. I want to throw up. I could not think about anything. And I'm like, is this normal? Then I called my hospital, right? They gave me appointment, my first appointment after the 6 weeks, to check the heartbeat and stuff. So my first appointment will be on the 12th week. So that means towards the end of my first trimester. I'm like, can't you do anything? Now they gave me some medication to, ease up the vomiting and stuff. I was too scared to use the medication. I did not use them. I was like, hey, it's better for me to throw up. But what if I take this medication and something happened to my baby? So I didn't take any medication. It was crazy. So I was like, oh, I will bear with it. I will just because I called my hospital and they were like, no, you cannot come. It's normal. It's not critical. So just, you know, me, I went to all those private clinics, those small clinics. I went there because I was scared that, are you sure I've not vomited this baby out? Because the vomit was just too much. I was just, then it got to a point where my husband had to like take the card, my card, my ATM card, because at that point, my husband said, I'll use all the money to do scan because I kept checking the heartbeat of the baby. I'll go to the clinic. I'll be like, I'm here again. Please let me know if my baby is okay. Can you just check for me if the baby is still breathing? I'll check. I'll pay. After 3 days, I'm there again. Now, the craziest part is that it's the vomiting, the tiredness that is giving me sanity. Because the day that my vomit is up, I didn't vomit much. I became scared, like, hey, maybe there is no more pregnancy there. That's why I did not vomit. That's why this thing is mental. Seriously, it's mental. It's like, so I was just having hope, faith. I haven't like feel the baby kick yet. So obviously, I don't know if the baby is alive or not. That's why I had to keep going to the hospital and keep checking and checking. Now, my worst nightmare came when I got like 9 weeks. Then I bled. I saw blood. I said, I knew it. This is too good to be true. I knew it. I rushed to the hospital. I rushed to the emergency, center, and the first thing they checked was the heartbeat. They were like, "No, your baby heartbeat is okay." See, after hearing that the baby is okay, I'm like, "It's fine. What about me? As long as the baby is okay." Then they checked. They were like, "No, it was a threatening miscarriage." I'm like, "Hey, threatening what?" Hmm. But they were like, "No, but your body fought back. My body better fight back. No, my body better fight back because there's no way after hearing the heartbeat and brain human being inside me, you now tell me that something happened. Like having a miscarriage is the worst nightmare ever. And thank God, God just came through for me. They said okay, they were going to see if they were going to like admit me in the hospital or not. So as God will have it, none of like nothing of such happened. They tried, they were like, no, you're okay. They checked my cervix, it's not opening, it's still closed. And then they were like, okay, no, you are okay, everything is okay. Just be on bed rest at least throughout the first trimester. So deep down in me, I was like, no, I was going to work, I will work. I'm a very strong human being. Pregnancy will humble you. I was not strong because hearing that, I wasn't ready to risk the life of my child. I just decided not to work. So I was on bed rest, like complete and total bed rest. The only time I stand up from the bed is when I want to use the shower, like the bathroom or the toilet. Like God bless my husband. He fits me on the bed. I do everything on that bed. I did not even move, nothing. I was so sick. I lost 5 kg within first trimester. Like it was so crazy. So I was so dry and dehydrated, but I was not dehydrated enough to be admitted or to be given, drips and stuff like that. Because in as much as I was throwing up, I was trying to take the water, even though the water tasted horrible. I didn't know water could taste that bad. I like water tasted bad. I could not put anything down my throat, but thank God. So I they discharged me same day. They were like, no, you're okay, just be on bed first. So yeah. After that, I just, kept on praying, having faith, believing God. I'm like, God, you are too good to fail me. You are too faithful to disappoint. Is there any prayer I did not pray that during my pregnancy? Yeah, I prayed. I'm actually a very spiritual person, but it became doubled when I got pregnant because, like I said, everything in me changed. And pregnancy made me to see how great God is. Like, for every appointment, saying how your baby is developing and growing, because I use this app. Um, I forgot the name. I will try and extract the name if I remember. I use that app so to monitor my baby's growth week by week and seeing that, and I just realized that God is wonderful. Like I was actually like I was also once like that. And from that to this human being that I am today, it can only be God. That made me to see how powerful God is. And yeah, so after that, fast forward to, I was on bed rest till my first appointment, which was the 12th weeks of my pregnancy. So I got there. I'll try and insert the video as well. I think I went for my first official appointment, antenatal appointment, and when I got there, they checked the heartbeat, they checked the baby, they checked me. They're like, "Oh my God, you are doing so well. Your baby is going very well." I'm like, can I see? So they showed me everything, and that was just beautiful. Honestly, it's something that I am super grateful to God that I get to experience this myself. Honestly, like I wouldn't have it any other way. And one thing I've learned is that God is never late. Even when you want something, you feel like, oh God, I'm asking for this thing for so long, you are not, giving me, you're not doing it for me. Trust me, there is a reason why that thing is being delayed. And it's not even being delayed. God is just waiting for the right and appropriate time for you to have it. Because sometimes we are not even matured enough to handle some testimonies, some miracles. So God will hold onto it and wait until he sees that okay, you are grown, you are matured, you have the capacity to take care of that miracle. And that's just it, honestly. So this is just the part one of the story. In the next video, I'm still going to talk about my second and the third trimester experience. But I still can't believe it. I'm a mommy. Mama Sita. Yes, please. I'm a mommy. I'm a mommy. I'm a Mama Sita. So yeah, everything changed. A lot has changed within a year. And it's funny how so many things can change within a year. Like looking back from last year till this year, and I see how everything changed, how much I have grown as a person, and how important I see life now. Even though I have lost, I've gained as well. And it can only be God. It is by the grace of the Lord that we are not consumed. That I am here today, even sharing this story with you guys. It is by the grace of God. It is not by my power or by my might, but by the grace of God. So, guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Like, you guys are not ready for what I'm about to unpack. There are so many things to, show you, share with you. There are so many things, fun things that we're going to be having on this channel. Madam B is back. I'm back and I'm going nowhere. Okay? I am back and I'm better. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'll see you all in my next video. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Please comment. Let me also know if you experience what your first trimester experience was. And please just share your experience with us in the comment section. I will be there to check everything out. Okay. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember our slogan: be bold, be beautiful, and be confident. Love you. See you guys in the next video. Bye.